Joined in the studio by Dr. Eytan Cohen Yanarocak. He's a Turkey expert at the Moshe Dayan Center at Tel Aviv University. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Ariel Osman is staying on with us as well. So, I mean, Eytan, what does Erdogan gain by granting, taking in these Palestinian prisoners? You know, some of whom are terrorists and murderers. I mean, what good would that do Turkey?
We know that they are murderers and terrorists, but in his opinion, they are freedom fighters. I would like to make an emphasis here that Turkey's foreign minister today is trying to portray Turkey as a constructive player in the region. He said that Turkey is going to do anything to facilitate so that this current ceasefire will continue. And also, it's not the first time that Turkey is adopting such a policy. Also, I would like to divert your attention to 2011, when the Gilad Shalit swap was also then implemented. Turkey then hosted 11 Palestinian murder terrorists. So it's not an unprecedented move. In this case, today Turkey is trying to tag itself as the patron of Hamas. Unfortunately, they are shielding Hamas. They are providing all necessary means for Hamas. Only last week, the Hamas terrorists were hosted at the presidential palace. They are not, embarrassed of this fact, but instead they are, posing to cameras together. And as far as I understand, it's also a very good, public relations campaign for Mr. Erdogan, since his public approval is rising and rising when he is scolding against the state of Israel.
But wouldn't this fly in the face of the reports that we're seeing that Turkey is behind the scenes trying to quietly restore trade and business relations with Israel? Would this not, I mean, if we see big celebrations with Palestinian terrorists and murderers being paraded around Ankara, would this not put an end to that? Okay,
so this is a very complicated picture. It's like 50 Shades of Grey. According to the latest leakages in the Turkish press, we understand that there is an enormous pressure from the American administration, from the Trump administration, to resume the bilateral trade ties with the state of Israel, and it is also very much connected with what is going on in Syria. In northern Syria, there are some American troops there. And the Turks want to see the American withdrawal, as we all know. So Donald Trump, according to the latest leakages, would like to link this withdrawal issue in Syria to Israeli-Turkish import and export trade relations. He wants to see the resume of this trade relations between the two countries. So it's very much complicated. Every interest is connected with any other issues in different theaters. So it's not like black and white. It is not only related with the ceasefire in Gaza, but rather there are many different venues here, and the states are trying to maximize their interests to gain the ultimate.
Okay, stay with Eytan. Yes, Ariel.
Yeah, I think in that same meeting that you mentioned in Ankara 4 days ago, Erdogan commended Hamas for, quote, showing once more that the spirit of resistance would not be lost. Now, that's an interesting statement coming from a member of NATO when he's hosting a delegation from Hamas. But regarding the Palestinian prisoners, as of this moment, there are 70 prisoners who have been deported to Egypt. No Arab country has accepted to take them yet. Now, Turkey is not an Arab country, but till this moment, no one has accepted to receive them, and they're still waiting, kind of in limbo in Cairo. I think this is a very interesting development.
Having their backgrounds checked.
That is for the prisoners from East Jerusalem, but not all these prisoners do in fact have an address to go to, and this is a question that is being asked by leaders in the region, and it would appear so to to be at least as well also by Erdogan.
Interesting. And Eytan, just while I've got you here, I mean, we've got Jordan's King Abdullah going to the White House. We've got Prime Minister Netanyahu, of course, is already on his way. Do you think President Erdogan is waiting for his invitation? Do you think that matters to him?
Of course, it matters to him. He did not receive such an invitation during the last Biden administration term. And in the very beginning of Biden's term, so the Turkish press only spoke about this issue. Also, let me remind you, also we in Israel spoke when Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was not invited for such a long time. So this is more or less the same thing, but in my opinion now, Erdogan's hands are much stronger because of what is going on in Syria, and he has a lot to offer to the American president, who is eager to invest also in Syria. So we're gonna see. And regarding what you said about the Hamas people, of course, the countries in the region are not very much eager to be tagged as Hamas supporters because they are afraid of Hamas, and it's not a huge compliment to host these terrorists.
Yeah, and I think it's very interesting that right now, as we're speaking, Hamas issued a statement saying that a leadership delegation received Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan today in Doha to discuss the initiation of talks over the second phase of the ceasefire.
This is very unfortunate because the thing is, Turkey is becoming the new headquarters of the Hamas terrorist organization.
Hi, Eytan. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.